Holmdel, New Jersey. Today I am so excited to introduce Ruth. She is a new business in the neighborhood called Paws Pastries, and if you love your pets, you're going to love what she has in store for you today. So Ruth, describe your business for us.
Well, thank you so much first for having me. And so our business model kind of caters to both people and pets as well. And we found like this huge gap between like bringing both of those groups together. And so we kind of wanted to fill that gap, but we wanted to put our own twist to it. So we mostly do Hispanic baked goods.
Ooh, That sounds delicious. Mm-hmm. So what made you decide to open up this business?
So I actually started baking in Bismarck, North Dakota, and it was a way for us to fundraise. And I fell in love with baking from there. And then when I moved back home, I got married, and in the conversation with my husband, he's like, you should start baking again. And then as a joke, he's like, you should make dog treats as well. And me being the person I am, I have a very business mind. I like coming up with business ideas. And I just thought that it would be such a good idea. So I went ahead and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So a little silly joke or comment between me and my husband led to me creating Paws Pastries.
That is amazing. It just starts with a dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is something important people don't know about your business?
So something important, if you see us at night markets or, if you come across our Facebook page or social media, we are mostly catering towards people because that's our main consumer. Sometimes because of the word paws, people are like, oh, it's only for dogs. But we are not. We are for both of them. And I think sometimes when you see us out in public, you might not read all the signs that we display, but we are for people and for dogs.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what do your customers say they love the most about your business?
They say that they love that I take, for example, if you're getting a piece of cake and I put a Hispanic twist to it. That's their favorite part. We have something called pastelitos de guayaba and cream cheese.
Yummy.
And that for us is like a little spin on the empanadas with cream cheese that some cultures make in the Hispanic community. So we like to take those little things and give them a little Hispanic twist so that everybody can enjoy it, because sometimes when you're stuck in, your own little town, you don't get to go out and try different things like that.
I agree. I always say they need really good Spanish restaurants around here, right?
Yeah.
But I can't cook Spanish too well, so I won't be starting that business.
Yeah.
So let's see. What is your most memorable customer experience?
So we actually started our first night market a couple months ago, and it's in Keensburg. If you guys know Half Moon, the bar, they do a night market every Tuesday, and that was actually one of our first night markets when we started. And the best customer experience that I've had was these girls who were super sweet. They worked in the fire department. They came over, and I gave them a sample because that's usually what you do, like what bakeries like to do. They give out samples, and they loved it. So they actually bought, I think, 10 different products.
Wow.
And that was our first huge sale at a night market. So that kind of gave us a boost to keep going, because it was just so uplifting to see people actually enjoy and taste. So it's just, that's the most memorable experience so far.
I love that. I'm so glad you came. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, of course.
And I would say if you guys are interested for your pet to have the most delicious pastries with a Spanish twist to it, I think you should definitely reach out to Ruth with Paws Pastries, because you will not be disappointed. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Spotlight on Middletown and Holmdel, and reach out to me or reach out to Ruth. Her information will be there if you want to get anything from her. Thank you again.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.